Hello YouTube, hope everyone's doing great. Today I'm at the 2025 Vancouver International Auto Show. It's the first day of the auto show, so I'm very excited to see what they got. Definitely worth the visit if you're in the area. If you know me, I like luxury flagship sedans and SUVs, so I'll put more emphasis on those vehicles today, but I'll still do a quick walk around through most of the car booths. I'll also go over my most favorite vehicle at the Vancouver Auto Show later in the video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and show your support to my channel. My channel has grown a lot and it's all thanks to you guys for your continuous support. Right before we enter the auto show, we have the small Maserati booth. I like the Maserati brand, but these prices are just astronomical for what you get. The Grecale you see here is $174,000 Canadian. It's a good looking compact SUV, but $174,000, that's a lot of money. The yellow car is the Maserati MC20. Beautiful car starting around $275,000. And here we have the Maserati Gran Turismo Modena. Really good looking car. It has a price of $231,000. Quite expensive to say the least, but hey, it's an Italian car. We're just going down the escalators into the main area where the auto show is. I'm really excited to see Lincoln and Cadillac in specific. I hope they have the new Cadillac IQ and the Lincoln Navigator here today. So let's go take a look. Wow, lots of new cars, and wow, Lexus, Cadillac, there's so many things, so many cars. So let's go take a look, and I'll try my best to cover everything I can. It'll probably take me 3-4 hours to cover every single vehicle, which I'm probably not going to do, and I'm sure none of you guys want to spend 3-4 hours watching a video. So let's get on with the video.
There we go. Oh, they got the Escalade. There we go. They got the Escalades. Got the Escalades.
Yes, they got the new Escalade IQ and a bunch of other Cadillac models. Even the new Vistiq 7-seater midsize SUV, which is not even on the market yet. It's here. So we're going to take a look at that. I love the color on this Lyric here. But I'm not a big fan of the Lyric. It's just very short. It looks nice, but I prefer the SUVs to have a little bit of height. So let's take a look at the CT5. I believe this is a Blackwing. It's fully loaded, and the blue paint on this is just amazing. Stepping inside the CT5, you can immediately be greeted with the smell of genuine leather. It smells really nice. I'm a big sucker for the smell of leather. It's a really nice smell, and the seats very supple and supportive, but they are firm. It is a sports sedan, and yeah, it's very basic, I would say, but it's more tuned towards a sport-oriented buyer. As you can see, the back side of the front seats, they are carbon fiber. There's carbon fiber pieces on the door panel as well. So I'm just going to sit back here and see how much space there is. Yeah, lots of legroom for a 6-foot adult like me. It doesn't seem like a big sedan from outside, but inside you can really tell the space. But overall, very good quality. As you can see, suede headliner. It's a very nice dual pane sunroof. And overall, I really like this layout. Overall, very nice car. Not something I would buy. I'm more into the luxury sedans. Sports sedans are awesome and I respect the buyers, but definitely not my cup of tea. There's the Lexus ES you see there. And this is the new gas Escalade. As you can see, it has a little bit of a different front end treatment.
I like the leather in this one.
Yeah.
The other one? Look at the wheel size though.
The wheels are just huge. They're 24-inch wheels. It's just absolutely humongous. But it suits the car very well. The interior quality is very nice.
I like these seats.
The seat quality is amazing. The quilted leather. That's the thing. I'm not too sure if Cadillac uses real leather anymore, because they have all the Cadillac models have a very rubbery feel to them. I really don't think it's genuine leather. Let me know in the comments down below what do you guys think about the leather. Are they real or are they fake? I'm not too sure, but they feel fake to me. This is a new color, I believe, for this year. I've never seen this color of Escalades, at least in my area.
Oh, this isn't even.
So this is the Cadillac Vistiq. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's not even out yet, so I was really surprised to see it at the auto show and us able to access it even. So this is the replacement for the, or this, I should say, this is the electric version of the XT6. It's a lot bigger, let me tell you that. And these massive, I believe these are 22-inch wheels. Yeah, they're massive. Massive chrome wheels. They look very nice though. Yeah, and I like the door handle situation here. It just pops out. It's very easy to grab too. And I'm just stunned with the interior here. It's just really good attention to detail, high-end quality. Let me tell you that. I really like the blue interior. The blue accents on the door panel. The seats are just amazing. Again, I don't think this is real leather. It feels just way too rubbery, and I don't smell the leather in here. It just smells like nothing.
Nice.
But I like the screen that's going on here.
I know, right? This is actually pretty nice, bro. Yeah, it's actually really nice. It's actually really nice.
Yeah. Basically a baby Escalade, I would say.
And stuff.
The quality's there. But again, there's just a lot of screens going on here, you know. Basically, no physical controls for HVAC and whatnot.
Yeah, steering wheel
But,
is good, but
yeah. Very sophisticated design overall, I would say. Yeah. Let's go on to the back here. Yeah. Once you're in the back, you kind of see how crammed this is. It is crammed. It is. I believe this is just a pre-production vehicle, so I'm not too sure, but it is quite crammed in here. So I think it's because the seat is all the way back. I'm not too sure. So, yeah.
I know. This is pretty nice too, but it's too tight.
The front end just looks like a new Cadillac Escalade. So you can easily mistake this for an Escalade. But obviously the Escalade is a lot bigger. Yeah, again, it's a fully electric vehicle. It's a replacement for the XT6. The XT6 is a gas-powered 3-row SUV. And overall, I like the look of this. It looks strange in some areas, but I kind of dig that. So open the trunk. If you press the Cadillac logo, it'll automatically open.
So tight.
Yeah, and there's not that much room even behind the third row seat here. It's pretty crammed overall, so I'm not sure how this will do, honestly, in the market. We'll see. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the Cadillac IQ. I'm very excited for this, so let's go take a look at this. It is just massive, and I can't believe this weighs over 9,000 pounds. That is ridiculous. That is actually kind of scary. If you get hit by one of this, you're dead. You're dead. Like, it's I can't imagine it. And yeah, it's really big. It's well over 6 foot tall, and it has a lot of room, let me tell you that. And I like the lights. I kind of wish they connected vertically, kind of like the outgoing gas-powered Escalade. But I guess this is their new signature look. It's very nice.
That would be nice.
The back end is very stately, I would say.
Job is nice.
And the paint on this car is very nice. The metallic look, it's very nice. And if we press the Escalade logo, it'll just pop out. There we go.
Okay. Whoa, it just popped.
Yeah, lots of room behind the third row. It's just lined with felt. It's very premium feeling, of course. These doors are very trippy because they close and open automatically. See, my friend has accidentally pressed the door handle and it just started closing on its own. And it has a lot of force too. But just look at this detail inside the door panel.
Oh, really? I thought you were
There's
pushing it.
a little bit of a light show going on ingrained in the wood panel. That is so cool. I've never seen anything like that. And of course, the panel for the speaker grill is just really good quality.
Yeah. Let's see. Nice. Let's see if we can open by itself. Oh, dude. Dude, oh, what? Why is it doing that? What are you doing? Oh, that's you. He's closing it, bro.
And you can open and close from the inside as well. And the AKG audio system in this thing, you can option up to 40 speakers, which is the most I've heard of in a car. That is ridiculous. And let me tell you that AKG is a very good sound system. I've been in the base model Escalade with, I believe it had 28 speakers of AKG sound, and it was seriously a really good system. It felt like you're in a club or an actual concert. It's unbelievable. Taking a look at these seats, again, very supple, very comfortable, lots of cushioning, but it has a rubbery feel. I don't think this is real leather. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. But take a look at this massive, massive screen that expands all the way across the dash, kind of like the Lincoln Navigator. And again, no physical controls whatsoever. It's all a touchscreen, even for the HVAC controls. But the seats, oh my goodness, the seats are so comfortable. Finally, auto manufacturers are listening to us, you know. We want really cushy seats, and these are cushy seats. I definitely approve. So I believe this is the VIP package, so it gives you this center console in the second row with the touchscreen. You have all the HVAC controls on it, the heated and cool seats, massage seats, and it's very cool. Very cool indeed. Just look at the view from the back. It's quite nice, but it's just a lot of screens for me, personally. I'm not a big fan. There's nothing else to this vehicle. Just a bunch of screens. Huge panoramic sunroof that does not open. Yeah. And the back row, again, really large. Same quality of seats up front in the back. Let's just step outside and then check out the front trunk. But I'm just amazed with this door panel. It's just amazing. Really cool attention to detail. I've never seen that before. Yeah, these are just massive 24-inch wheels. But they actually look small on this Escalade. With the push of a button up front, you can open the frunk. And opening the frunk, it is quite large. And it's actually a very usable front trunk, unlike a lot of other auto manufacturers like Tesla. And yeah, it's really big. And look at the size of these struts. They're massive. Yeah. And we can close it by pressing the button again. And yeah, it's a very clean design. I really like the way the IQ looks. And take a look at these massive air suspension. It is big. And of course it has to be. It's a 9,000 pound SUV. Which vehicle do you like? Do you like the gasoline powered Escalade or this completely electric IQ? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's go take a look at this XT6. The XT6 is the gas-powered version of the Vistiq. And look at this paint color, amazing paint color. I love dark paint colors, and this is just amazing. The XT5, it's an okay vehicle. The quality is alright. The door panel here is nice. Good solid feel. But then the interior, it kind of feels like a Chevy product to me. There's a lot of like hard plastics. Not too much color going on. The seats are very comfortable though, I'll give them that. But the dash, not a big fan of this dash. It just looks bland and a little outdated. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm glad that they have a lot of physical controls still. Actually, I don't think this has physical controls. Let me see. No, it's all touchscreen. Never mind. It's all touch. So no physical controls. So that's a big thumbs down for me. But in the back seat, there's a lot of room. This has the Bose Performance Series. I've tried the Bose Performance Series on the Infiniti QX60, I believe, and it's a really good sounding system. And back here you have your HVAC controls. Glad these are physical. And this is the same format or the layout of HVAC controls you'll find in the Escalade. At least the gasoline-powered Escalade. In the third row, it is a bit crammed, but there's a decent amount of leg room. And you get a nice suede headliner, which is always nice. Also, it gives a good insulation from the outside world. But yeah, it's an overall decent looking interior. I still think it really looks like a Chevy product in here. But yeah, I think this will be discontinued. I'm not too sure. Behind the third row, not that much space behind the third row. As you can see here, it's very tight. Yeah, I'm not too sure of the future of this vehicle. It might be discontinued or there might be another gasoline version. I'm not too sure. But let's go take a look at Buick. Specifically the Buick Enclave. The new Buick Enclave is quite nice actually. I was blown away when I saw the pictures online for the first time. It's very nice. So let's go take a look at the Buick Enclave here in person. So as you can see, there's the Buick Encore here. Not a big fan of the Buick Encore. It's too small and it just looks like every other SUV. But this here, the Encore, this is a baller machine. This is nice. It's actually really big in person. I do like the front end design. It looks unique. It doesn't look like any other vehicle. And I believe these are 20-inch wheels. Very nice, and it has adaptive suspension, especially if you get the Aviator trim as shown here. And yeah, this blue interior is my favorite. I love this blue interior. Blue and white interior. It does a really good job with the contrast. On the door panel, there's a lot of soft touch material. I believe most of it is real, genuine materials. The speaker grill is amazing. It has the Bose Performance series, which I'm a big fan of. It's a really good sound system. And the seat itself, it's very, very comfortable and cushy, just like an old school luxury vehicle. The dash, it's very sophisticated, and it's something I wouldn't expect from a Buick product, if I'm being honest. It's very soft indeed, very soft, the seats, and yeah, I can smell the real genuine leather in here as well. It smells nice. The screen is okay, and we have physical controls for HVAC, so big fan of that. It's kind of like a piano key. Really, I'm a big fan of it. It's better than the digital stuff, in my opinion. Moving on to the back seat. Same material qualities carry to the back here. It's quite nice. And look how much room there is back here. It's just quite impressive to see. I think this is as big as my GMC Envoy, if not bigger. It's really big back here, that's for sure. And again, physical control knobs, which is a big thumbs up for me. I really like the rear end design. The tail light that connects. It's a very clean looking vehicle. And of course the new Tri-Shield Buick logo really looks nice. But again, look at how much space there is. It's huge in here. I think this is as wide as my GMC Envoy XL. And the same as length as well. Of course you got a power trunk. But yeah, this is a really good vehicle. Really surprised it's coming out from a Buick. The design kind of reminds me of a 60s vehicle. Especially the steering wheel. Steering wheel design, I'm a big fan of, the 3-spoke. Feels very nice to the touch. I can't wait to try out the GMC Acadia, because they're essentially, this and the Acadia are essentially the same vehicle. They're just different exterior and interior styling. Let's go check out the price on this Aviator. So it's $77,000 Canadian. That's actually not that bad. Fully loaded, yeah, but what I'm not a fan of is the 2.5 liter turbo engine. Especially in a big vehicle like this, I don't think that's a sufficient engine. Sure, it makes 300 something horsepower, but I don't know. I don't think it's suitable. And this here is the, I believe this is the Enclave ST trim. It's like their sportier version. So let's go take a look at Nissan now. So especially the Nissan Armada. This is all new for 2025. Love the exterior styling. And let's take a look at this price. So this is the platinum one we see here. It's $100,000, $110,000 to be exact. That is wild. That is wild. Let's go see if it lives up to this price tag. So let's go take a look inside. Start with the rear passenger. So let's take a look at the door panels. Door panels, they seem okay. You've got the Klipsch sound system. I've never tried that out before. So that's something new. I think Nissan used to be paired with Bose for the longest time, so I guess they departed from Bose and on with Klipsch. I like the seat pattern here. I don't smell the leather, so this might be not genuine leather or maybe low quality leather. And good to see some physical controls back here for their HVAC. Moving on to the driver's side door, it's not bad. The quilting in the seats are relatively plush. So let's go hop inside and see. It's fairly comfortable initially. Yeah, I do like the steering wheel design. It's pretty basic, but it looks good. Got a big screen here. And most importantly, there's a lot of physical controls here. Big fan of that. I just don't think this is a $110,000 vehicle. It just doesn't feel like that in here, if I'm being honest. I do like the exterior design, but this would be a great product at $90,000 or $95,000, not $110,000. That's just ridiculous. But it is a full-size SUV, as you can see here, tons of room. It kind of looks like a Chevy Tahoe, the tail lights. Got these massive wheels. I believe these are 21 inch. I'm not too sure. 20 or 21. Yeah. We got the Nissan Z here, or Z as the Americans would call it. Got the Rogue. The Rogue is very popular in my area. You see them everywhere. Now here we are at Toyota. So let's see what we got at the Toyota booth. Before I go to Toyota, let me check out Ford. I want to see their new Expedition, if I am even allowed to access it. Let's see. Oh, it looks like I can't access the Expedition, the all-new Expedition, so that sucks. Let's go see what other Ford products we can take a look at. So we got the Ranger. Oh yeah, see, here's the Expedition. There's a big gate in front of it, so I guess we can take a look. Let's take a look at the Explorer, if we can find it. Here's the Escape. There's the Maverick over there. Oh, look at this Mustang. Let's take a look at this Mustang real quick. It's the GTD. That's a really nice looking Mustang. Not a Mustang guy, but this is really cool looking. Very nice. I really like the updated Mustang, this current one. Look, has a really sinister look. And this is the Mustang, the Mach-E, the green one that we saw here. We've got a convertible Mustang. That's pretty unique. This red Mustang, wow. The paint really shines, wow. Okay, we're getting into the Explorer. I believe this is an Explorer Limited. Let's take a look at the ST. This is the 400 horsepower Explorer ST. Let's take a look inside. Very hollow sounding door panel when I opened it. Don't really like that. But the interior is quite basic. Definitely tuned more towards sport, obviously, because this is the sportiest trim. I like the seats. The seats are very plush with the suede inserts. It's very nice. Simple, small screen. None of that huge screens. Yeah, basic door panel. You got the little speaker tweeter there. And yeah, decent amount of room, I would say, back here. And amazing, good physical controls. Yeah, decent amount of space behind the third row. I believe the ST or the Explorer, how much is this one? 70,000, yeah. $70,000 Canadian. That's a lot of money for a Explorer ST. But yeah, it's a very popular vehicle here in BC. Let's go to Toyota and take a look at Toyota now. Now let's finally go to Toyota, take a look what they got. I really like the new Camry. The Camry looks like a Lexus, if I'm being honest, especially that front end. Really a big fan of it. Got the old Highlander here. That needs updating for sure. It's been a while. This body style has been here for a while. And this is the Grand Highlander. It's same underpinnings as the Lexus TX. Got the Toyota Sienna, Venza, it's the Supra. Supra is a very nice car, and I believe that's the BRZ, Corolla GR. Good old trusty Corolla. Here we go. Toyota Sequoia. This one I would definitely want to check out. It's a very good looking vehicle, I think. I love the exterior look. Let's take a look at how much this is. $107,000. Not bad. This is the capstone. So $107,000. It's $3,000 cheaper than the Armada, fully loaded. Nice and shiny. Let's go take a look in the driver's side. So door panels, oh yeah. Very solid door panel. I love the material choices. I believe that this is real wood. It feels like real wood. The seats, let's take a look at the seats. Seats feel okay. They're really wide. Perforated. Not sure if I like the two-tone going on here. Yeah, it's I would say it's relatively comfortable initially. Not as much padding as I would like it, but it's okay. But a Toyota, look at all these physical controls and a proper gear shifter. This is nice. This is nice. But $107,000 Canadian. That's a lot of money. But I think spending it on a vehicle like this, I think it would be worth it. Let's go to the back seat and see. And this is a hybrid, by the way. Lots of room. It's an amazing amount of room. I believe these are a full leather seat. It feels like like real leather. Yeah, it definitely feels like real leather. Has a nice feel. Lots of room, but in the third row there's not doesn't seem to be that much room, and it's very low to the floor, the seat cushions. Again, physical controls, heated and cooled seats back here in the second row, which is nice. I like the rear end. Decent amount of space behind the third row. Not bad at all. But it's very high though. The vehicle sits very high against the view from the back. Not that much third row leg room. At least it's very low to the floor. So, oh, that doesn't work. I don't know why. But very boxy look. I'm a big fan. I like these wheel choices too. A lot of exposed bolts and nuts though. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Yeah. Very macho looking interior. I'm a big fan of this. I love it.
Maybe not.
Let's go take a look at the hottest vehicle of the year, I would say. That's the 4Runner. These are very popular in North America, and especially in my area. I see them everywhere, driven by soccer moms, grocery getters, but it never spends time actually off-road. But I do like the new one. The new one looks nice. Let's go take a look inside. This is a hybrid. I like the meaty tires on this. It's a very nice look. How much is this? I wonder. What the heck? $87,000? That is a lot of money for a 4Runner. I'm not sure if I would spend that much money on a 4Runner. That is wild. Okay, let's go take a look at the Land Cruiser. Again, this looks like a hybrid. I do like the look of the Land Cruiser and the 4Runner. Really nice look. Very complicated engine, it looks like. These hybrid systems are, yeah. But it is a Toyota. It's predicted to be reliable. Let's take a look. Oh, 89,000? Oh, not much a difference from the 4Runner. Oh, okay. I would assume the 4Runner would have been a lot cheaper. They're pretty close in price then. Huh. That is strange. Well, okay. I thought the Land Cruiser would be over $100,000. But, okay. Well, I guess not. Maybe there are versions that's more than 100,000, but... Let's go hop in the back seat and see what it feels like. Pretty basic in here. It's very tight back here. Very tight. Very nice chunky interior. A lot of physical controls for everything. Very rugged, I would say. I like it, but it is very crammed back there. No. If I'm spending $90,000, it can't be this crammed back there. No. Interesting. Very interesting vehicle. Okay, let's go on to Chevy. So it's the Chevy Trax, I believe. Got a nice Corvette. Is that a Z06? I'm not too sure. I'm not really familiar with Corvettes that much. It's a Chevy Equinox here. It's a nice Tahoe. This is the Trax. Tahoe is a nice vehicle. I like the Tahoes. I like the 3 big GM vehicles, the Escalade, the Yukon, and the Tahoe. And this is the Silverado EV. This just looks weird, the Silverado EV. Let's check out the price. $128,000. Whoa. That is a lot of money for an electric pickup truck. I mean, this thing is huge. Holy, it is huge. It looks nice though. The front, it looks nice, but then the rest of it, not really feeling it. Just looks like a Chevy Avalanche from back in the day. But the Avalanche looks better, I think. So a bunch of electric vehicles. What the hell is this? Some sort of Chevy electric bus? Cargo van? I mean, this is the Silverado. A higher trim, I believe. Let's take a look inside. Really nice heavy doors. Very basic interior. Yeah, see, this is not real leather. This feels like a rubbery feel to it. Not a big fan. But the average person wouldn't tell the difference. I like it. I like how it has a physical controls for HVAC. It's very nice, refreshing to see in a modern day vehicle. It's a Chevy Colorado, really good looking truck. It's the old Trail Boss. I don't know what this is. Is this a Trax? Yeah, that's the Trax. Okay, let's go to GMC. Look at this stunning Yukon XL Denali Ultimate. This is a boss of a vehicle. Look at that. Loving the wheels. Holy. Now this is a gangster vehicle. Look at this. Look at this. I like the Denali detail there. Huge. This vehicle is just huge. Love the detail on the front end. The front end of the GMC Yukon is just killer. Let's see how much. 147. So basically $150,000. Wow. That is unbelievable. Let's go take a look inside and see how it is. Denali. Wow. This is the XL too, so it's extra length. Really good looking vehicle. One of my favorites out of the big 3. I think I prefer this over the Escalade, if I'm being honest. Let's open the trunk up. Nice. That's a lot of room behind the 3rd row. That is nice. I believe the older 2 generations before this generation, it feels a little bit more wider than this one, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. From like 2002 to 2012, I believe. Those are a little bit more wider. But anyways, moving on to the door panel. Nice, genuine leather. The moment I opened the door, I smelled the leather. That smells nice. Wow. So they used real leather in this vehicle. So that's very pleasant to know. Smells like a Range Rover in here. When you open Range Rovers, you'll smell that leather smell. It's nice. Speakers in the headrest. That's nice. Wow. Wow. Amazing. This is basically a luxury vehicle. Wow. I think I would definitely get this over the Escalade. Physical controls for the HVAC, amazing. Wow. Nice big screen, simple screen. Doesn't go throughout the whole dash, which I'm happy about. But man, the smell of leather is just so prominent in this vehicle, inside this cabin. Wow. Is this a GMC? I can't even believe it. Got the digital rear view mirror. A lot of physical controls. I love this. Let's go take a look at the back seats here. Nice. Love the door panel. It's like a very raw leather they used on the door panel. Looks very nice. Man, these seats. I definitely get this over the Escalade. Oh, and we got a screen back here now. USB chargers, HDMI, touchscreen on the rear. That is cool. That is a nice touch. I still prefer physical controls, but it looks nice in this application. We got screens back here. Very nice. The same leather material carries in the third row as well, with lots of room. Nice. This is a proper third row. This is a proper third row. You can fit an adult like me, like a 6-foot adult like me, back here, no problems. Lots of leg room. Nice view from the back. Nice. This Yukon Ultimate definitely impressed me. Wow. Love it. Let's close this up. We got a new exhaust too. We got a square it off exhaust. It used to be round, the Denali exhaust, but now it's square. I prefer the square ones. These wheels are just killer though. I love these wheels. Some nice wheels. Damn. This is some baller machine right here. Nice. 140 something thousand. That's a lot. So this is the new what is this? Acadia, right? Acadia Denali. I've seen a couple on the road before. It's the baby Yukon. I like the wheel design. It's very nice. Let's open up the front. Ooh, I like the door panel. That's some good attention to detail. Stitching. Real high quality finish, that's for sure. These seats are nice too. Wow, that's some quilting going on there.
Very comfortable seats.
Nice. Yeah, the seats are very comfortable. A really good dash design. It's simple. The physical controls, nice. Easy. It's all well laid out, as you can see here. Real genuine wood, leather. Wow. GMC has really stepped it up. I'm just pretty shocked to see these door panels. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Third row, not bad. Wow. GMC is just kicking it. Let's go open this power trunk up. Nice. Love the rear end of the Denali. It's nice. Lots of room back here. Wow. That's a lot of room behind the third row. Nice view from back here too. Yeah. Here's a Sierra Denali. We got the GMC Hummer. Really big fan of this vehicle. It's a Sierra EV. How much is this Hummer? 157,000. Holy crap. Let's go take a look at some Hyundais now. Let's see. Got the new Sonata. I really like Hyundai. The only problem is their engines are absolutely garbage. Garbage engines. Let's take a look at this Palisade. I love the Palisade. Looks nice. Does a lot of things better than the competition. Really good quality vehicle in the inside. That's about it. The engine is garbage. I like the detail on this. I really like this interior. Really like this interior. Seats are nice and supple. I know Hyundai uses genuine leather, Napa leather. It's very nice. I believe this is the calligraphy model trim, I would say. Yeah. Very nice, but it's due for an update, as you can see here. There is a new Palisade coming out this year, so excited to see that. Nice sounding door panels when you open and close it. Lots of room. Third row looks pretty usable. I don't like that vehicle. The Santa Fe does not look good. That's the Tucson. Tucson is nice. And this is their new Ioniq 7 or 6. It kind of looks like an old Volvo XC90 from the back, the first generation. But this is their 7-passenger electric vehicle. We can't open it because it's a pre-production model. Not a big fan of the interior look, if I'm being honest. Just taking a peek inside. But the exterior is nice. I do like the exterior design. Ioniq 9, so that's what it is. Okay. So this is the Ioniq 9 then. Yeah. Exterior looks are nice, but not really feeling the interior. Really cool though. Really cool. Let's take a look at this Mercedes EQE? EQE, I believe. The EQS is the flagship luxury. Yeah, this is the EQE. Let's take a look inside. How much is this vehicle? $147,000. Yeah. Wow. This is MB Tex, I believe. Definitely not real leather. And what is this interior? Holy, this is I'm not feeling this. It's too many screens. No physical controls. I can't do this car. No way. Not for how much is this car? 144,000. Nope, I ain't doing that. That's way too much money for just a screen and nothing else. For an electric vehicle, that's no, hell no. Nope. Now this is a nice vehicle. GTS. Or GT. Mercedes GT 63, I believe. This is a stunning vehicle. It's a huge vehicle. Very large 4-door car. Very nice. I love the sloped roof line. Too bad we can't check it out inside. Yeah, it's the GT63S. Very nice. Beautiful vehicle. Okay, so let's go take a look at what's out here. So this looks like Jaguar, Land Rover. Oh, it's for Dilawri Auto Group. Okay. So we got an SVR here. Range Rover Sport. Oh, look at this. Continental? Love the new Continentals. Amazing design, especially up front. Oh, look at this. Flying Spur, I believe. Beast. This is a car that I'm interested in. Flying Spur Speed. Beautiful car. But too bad we can't have access to it. Nice vehicles, that's for sure. Is that a Macan? No, it's a Cayenne. That's a Macan. Macan EV, I believe. Yeah, too bad we can't access it, but I understand they are very expensive vehicles and you don't want people to ruin it. Yeah. Let's go quickly take a look at some supercars. So I've never seen this green thing before. I have no idea what this is. Let me know in the comments down below what that is. I've never seen these cars. Most of these cars. Wow. These things look amazing in person. Unreal. What is... Wow, that's cool. The red car. That looks nice. I don't know what that is, but it looks amazing. Some sort of Ferrari, I believe. Yeah, wow. Is that a McLaren P1? I'm not too sure. But whatever that is, that's a nice McLaren. Wow. I believe those three guys you see inside the area, I believe they are the owners. I'm not too sure. But wow, these are some beautiful cars. Yeah, there's no windscreens here for this vehicle. That's a pretty intense looking vehicle, that's for sure. Wow. What do we have there? Wow, what is this car? Wow. That looks cool.
You know how the roof goes over the door? Yeah. They're not doing that anymore. Why? That's the current. He said they're not doing it anymore. So, I think the but I think for what they told us.
Sinister.
Yeah, you can have a full tank job as a BTV. No, guys. It's gonna be hard for you to fix it.
This car is like this for something else.
Wow, look at all these Bugatti Veyrons. There's, I believe, 5 of them or 4. But wow, I've never seen one in person like this before. So close. Wow. I think Hoovie's Garage has one of these, if you follow his channel. Wow, it just looks weird and strange and so cool at the same time. Wow, no words. Here we have some old school rides. Don't know what this is. Is this an old Cadillac? Chevrolet. Yeah, this, I don't know what this is. Yeah, not much traffic with the older cars here. But what in the world is this? Maybach. What is this color combo? Do not like this color combo. It's a V12 though, and it's very expensive. Yeah, we got a Carrera GT there. Shout out Doug DeMero. Oh, we got another odd colored GLS Maybach. What? Ah, not my taste. Not my taste. Got a nice Porsche there. Yeah, this color is just hideous. Holy. Too much for me. Not my type. Not my style, I would say. No. Got some really ancient rides. Wow, that's some cool 1920s ride. I guess I'm not too familiar with those eras cars. This is some really nice old school whips. It's a nice Ford Mustang. Look at this truck. What even is this? Yeah, definitely not my era of vehicles for sure. It's a 1931 Chrysler Royale sedan. Wow. We've definitely come a long way, that's for sure. This looks cool. This, what is this? Ford Bronco, 1974. That looks nice. I love this truck though. This square body truck, F250, Ford F250. Beautiful truck. Beautiful truck. Wow. That's a macho looking truck. Classy. Is this a Challenger, Charger? I'm not too sure. Comment down below. I believe this is a Challenger, this one. Beautiful. Fast forward to 2025, we have an electric Challenger, or should I say Charger, that makes fake noises. No, it's a 1971 Super B. Yeah, I wouldn't know what that is. Wow, just look at the rear end of those Bugattis. Wow. So sexy. Kind of looks like a GTR from some angles. Here we have Mitsubishi. They don't really have that much of a lineup. They got the Outlander Hybrid. It's It's a very popular SUV, that's for sure, in BC. Got Rivian over here. Not a big fan of Rivian. I like the R1T, I believe this is the R1T. Their 7-passenger SUV. It's the only vehicle I like, but yeah, it's an electric vehicle, that's all I can say. It's a very expensive one indeed. And here we have Subaru. Not a Subaru guy at all, but we'll do a quick walk around. It's the Crosstech, very popular vehicles. Again, Subaru, even though I'm not a big fan, they're extremely popular in my area. You see them everywhere. They're good for outdoorsy people, or best for outdoorsy people. They love these things. I'm an outdoorsy person as well, but I'm not a Subaru guy. They're very practical vehicles. Practical and quite reliable for most of the part. That's the Subaru Solterra over there, back there. Subaru Ascent, sort of 7-seater SUV. That's the Outback on the left, the blue one. And Genesis, let's see, my favorite. But I'm not a big fan of this particular coupe of the GV80. Not a good look. I don't really like the look of this. It just looks odd. I prefer the regular GV80. Let's open up the trunk. Quite small. Small trunk, that's for sure. Not much going on here. I like the suede cover over there. That's pretty good attention to detail. Again, Hyundai Genesis, they make really good vehicles, but man, the reliability just sucks. But look at this door panel, wow. On the GV80, carbon fiber inlays in here. Got a tweeter in mid-range, and we got a Bang & Olufsen sound system. So they don't use Lexicon anymore. That's interesting, okay. But these seats, they're nice. They're pretty firm though. They're quite firm. I like the ambient lighting in here. Genesis does use real leather, so which I'm a big fan of. They don't cost cut with these kind of things. They don't use fake leathers, which I'm really happy about. Maybe in their lower trims they do, but in their higher trims, it's always Napa leather. Really good quality door panel. Squeeze in back here. Not that much room back here for me, if I'm being honest. Yeah, the Ioniq 9, it looks like an XC90, the rear end. Let's go see what else we got here. There's a lot of people on the first day. Wow. It's about 6:30 p.m. right now. And it's open till 9, so not that much time left. So we'll see what we have left here. That's the Hyundai Ioniq 5N. It's a very nice vehicle. Oh yeah, I got Lamborghini here. We got a Huracan. I think this is the off-road Huracan right here. And the new Urus. Love it. Love the look of the Urus. This is the Revolto. Very special vehicle. I think the Revolto is the successor to the Aventador. Yeah. $300,000, $305,000. The Huracan off-road. Yeah, this is the off-road, that's for sure. There's a tire on top. But man, this... I love the Urus. Love the Urus. Very attractive SUV. Basically an RSQ8. But Lamborghini-fied, I guess. Before we go take a look at Lexus, let's have a look at my favorite, the Lincolns, especially the Aviator. Love the new Aviator. Not a big fan of the new front end. The new front end is looks strange. Like the gloss wheels on this, very attractive look. But I'll show you the front end here. I'm not a big fan of the front end. This is the refresh model. Not a big fan. Oh, what happened to the other headlight? That's not a good look. Okay. But yeah, the front end, yeah, not a big fan. I prefer the old look better. How much is this? $94,000. Wow, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Wow. Good solid sounding door though. Even when you open it, nice. Love that unlocking sound. It's very nice, satisfying. Nice materials on the door panel. This is a very good quality vehicle. Very good quality vehicle. Oh, I love that sound of the unlocking. It's very nice. Love this is the Revel Ultima sound system in here. A little bit crammed here, I guess because the seat is all the way forward. The driver's seat. Really elegant looking interior as always from the Aviator, but it is showing its sign of age with the screen. The screen makes it look older.
Go for it. Thanks.
Love the rear end. The Aviator, when it came out, honestly, was a very sexy looking vehicle. It still is today, but other manufacturers have caught up, and you can really tell the age of this vehicle. And they haven't really updated it that much in the inside. Decent amount of room back here with the third row, but it is not that large. Not that large. Really still a very attractive vehicle. And there's no actual door lever mechanism. It's just a button. And then if you press it, the door opens. Yeah. The nice leather does not continue back here, unfortunately. Pretty typical with American vehicles. They cheap out in the third row, unfortunately. But this Lincoln does have air suspension. And oh wow, so we have access to the all-new 2025 Lincoln Navigator. So this I gotta take a look at. Really good exterior, but I'm not feeling those wheels at all. Those black wheels look very tacky. They do not look good. Nope. It just makes the vehicle look cheap. The front end is alright. I don't know, I think I can do without the black treatment. If it was chrome, I think I would appreciate it a little bit more. Let's take a look at the price here. How much is the price? $140,000. Okay. So this is online with the GMC Yukon Denali Ultimate. Okay. So the rear end of the vehicle looks strange in person. I'm not sure if I like this. It does have the split tailgate, so let's open that up. Very nice. Lots of room back there. So this is the button for the split tailgate. Let's see. Nice. Look at the size of those struts. That's pretty cool. But yeah, lots of room behind the third row. Lots of room. I really like this. If we press this button, oh, it automatically goes up. That's very nice. Then let's close this. But yeah, the rear end design, I'm not really feeling it that much, especially in person when I look at it. It just doesn't, it looks strange. It looks strange. And the button placement for the tailgate, it's the same as my MKZ. It's very difficult to find. Yeah, very polarizing. Let's go take a look at the inside and see how it looks like. Alright, let's go take a look inside. Start off with the driver seat. Feels nice. The door panel. The door panel looks quite basic. I was expecting some wood trims here, but no. It is high quality finishes. The window buttons feel effortless. Very nice. These seats, very plush. They do have a rubbery feel, but I know that Lincoln does use real leather, but they do feel very rubbery initially. Love the steering wheel. It didn't look that appealing in the photos, but in person it's very nice. But take a look at all these screens. Holy. Got trailer brake controllers, that's nice. But look at this massive screen in front. I don't know if I like this. Huh. And there's no physical controls for HVAC. Oh, the center, there's a lot of creaking going on in the center. These two pieces here, the cover, creaks a lot. Yeah. So we got a Revel Ultima system here. Decent material on the dash. I think this is like a heads-up display here. Yeah. Very strange interior. Not sure if I'm liking the front dash. The seats are very comfortable though. I'll have to give him that. Very comfortable. It's like a glove. Just like holds you in place. Amazing. Let's go to the back seat here. Wow, that's some nice back seat. So fully adjustable back seat. Wow, this is some real luxury back here. Compared to the Escalade, I think this is a lot better. Wow. Very cushy seats. Tons of legroom. Wow. Got a screen back here. Oh, we got seats. Oh, we got massage back here. Wow. So we got massage in the second row. And of course it's heated and cooled. And wow. It's very comfortable seats, and the massage actually feels very nice. Very comfortable seats. Very comfortable seats indeed. Wow.
Yo. I'm at by the Lincoln Navigator.
Yeah, the front dash, it looks nice, but it's just too many screens. It just looks very tacky in here.
Oh, okay. Give me a sec. I'll be done in like 20 minutes. Okay. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, very tacky look in the front. I'm not a big fan. And with the button, you can just open and close the massive panoramic sunroof. Very cool. Wow. The backseat experience is very nice. I like this. You got USB-Cs in the back of the seat. Lots of room. Holy, like I'd love to go on a road trip back here in the back seats for sure. Let's go to the rear or third row seat and see how this is back here. So we gotta push this forward. I'm sure there's an easier way to go back here. Oh, there's a button over there. So just press that and hold that for the whole time? There has to be a different way. Okay, so the seat does go all the way back. Okay. Wow, it looks strange. Let's go in. Wow, lots of room. The third row is very adult friendly and very comfortable indeed. I think this SUV is the most comfortable, has the most comfortable seats I've sat in today. Very, very comfortable. It's basically like a glove. It's very comfortable, and I believe they use bridge of wear or leather. That's the type of leather they use. And man, it's nice. It's very comfortable. I'm trying not to be biased since I have a Lincoln MKZ, but it is very comfortable in here. Very comfortable. Amazing for long road trips. The screen I can do without, especially that huge screen. This center screen, it's okay. It just overcomplicates things, but oh well. I really wish this had a hybrid powertrain. That would make this Lincoln Navigator very, very appealing. This only has the 3.5 liter EcoBoost, I believe, still. Yeah. It's a very nice vehicle. Very nice vehicle. And of course the Aviator, the Nautilus, Corsair. It's only missing the MKZ. MKZ, I would say, for the Canadians. Back to Chevy here. So we still have Volvo and Lexus to go over. So we'll quickly go over that. It's almost 9 p.m. so they're about to close for the day. So let's quickly go take a look at Lexus. So this is the Lexus GX. I think this is some sort of off-road version of the Lexus GX 550. It's $116,000. Wow. They look amazing though. Very attractive looking vehicles. Wow. Love this paint color as well. So the Lexus GX is pretty much the same underpinnings as the Land Cruiser. And it kind of still looks like a Land Cruiser in here. It does not look like a Lexus, unfortunately. Let's squeeze back here. Let's see. Yeah, it's exact same as the Land Cruiser. So the Land Cruiser was quite tight in the second row, and I assume this is the same. This is the Lexus TX. Can't open it for some reason. Yeah, Lexus TX and the Grand Highlander are the same vehicles. This is the RX 450H. A very, very popular vehicle in British Columbia, Canada. So, yeah, we got some nice materials on the door panel. Got the Mark Levinson sound system. Interesting seat material. I'm not too sure. It feels like some sort of cloth material, cloth or leather. Yeah, very soft and lots of give to it. Oh yeah, nice, comfortable seats. That's for sure. Wow, it's very interesting interior design. Yeah. Definitely not bad at all. That's for sure. Okay, let's close this up. Does this have soft close? No, it doesn't. Guess that's like a Range Rover. Like that's like a European thing, I guess. How much is this? $91,000. Not bad. Not bad. $91,000. This is the LX, Lexus LX. And again, I think this is some sort of off-road version of the LX. Let's take a look in the front. Really heavy door panels. The seats look pretty basic. Let's see if they're comfortable. They're not bad. They're okay. Some interesting dual screen setup going on here, but good to see physical controls. How much is this Lexus LX? Good looking vehicle, very good looking vehicle. I'm not sure. Lexus LX we saw just right now, it's $160,000. It does not look like that at all. I'm not sure if I would spend that much money for that vehicle. I know I'd be getting a very reliable vehicle and good quality vehicle, but at $160,000, I'm not too sure about that. Let's quickly go to Volvo, check out the Volvo sedans. If we can. Yeah, lots of people today. About to close, so gotta make this quick. Volkswagen. I don't think I have time for Volkswagen, but they got the new ID4 and their minivan, their electric minivan. I forgot, ID Buzz, I believe. Yeah. There is Volvo. I think they have the new XC90 or the refreshed XC90. I really like the XC90, but the problem is its engine, not known for reliability. It's not notoriously bad or anything like a Range Rover, but it's pretty unreliable. So you got the Volvo electric vehicle. I think this is an XC60 EX. Yeah, Volvos are nice vehicles. Scandinavian design. Interior. Okay, so here we have the refreshed XC90. And this is a plug-in hybrid as well. It's nice. Let's open the trunk up and see. $107,000 for an XC90? What in the world? That is, whoa. I don't know what to say. That's a lot of money for an XC90, that is. You can get a full-size Armada for like a couple of grand more. So there are people inside right now, so I can't go. So let me just open the trunk and see. Oh wow, I can smell the leather immediately when I open it. Wow, it's a nice smell. It's lined with nice felt inside. And then we have air suspension. You can bring it down and lower it up if you're trying to load something heavy or something large. You can just use the air suspension. Yeah. Very nice. Okay, well, unfortunately, I can't go inside because there's people inside right now. But that's about it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this tour, this quick tour. If I were to do a detailed tour, it'll probably take 3 or 4 hours. And I'm sure none of you guys want to stick around for 3 or 4 hours. So, that being said, I think my favorite vehicle at the auto show is a competition between the Lincoln Navigator and the GMC Yukon Ultimate. So by looking at everything, I think I like the GMC Yukon a lot better than the Navigator, mainly because the Yukon's exterior just looks a lot better. I'm not a big fan of the way the Lincoln Navigator looks on the outside. But in the inside, the Navigator for sure takes the win. It's better quality, a lot more luxury features inside. But the GMC is not that far. As you can see, like really nice seats on the GMC, real genuine leather. The smell of leather is just amazing, so welcoming. And you got the Bose Performance Series, I believe it's the Performance Series. Speakers on the headrest. And yeah, it's just a very usable interior here in the Yukon. But yeah, overall, I would definitely pick the Yukon over the Navigator. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below, and let me know which car you enjoyed the most at the auto show. See you all next time.